Why don't you drop down and give me 20, you big piece of trash?
Do it at the start of the stream. Oh, game sounds are pretty loud actually. I should. Oh, I've already turned them down. Does the game sound really loud or is it okay? If I'm talking, can you hear me talk over the top of the hubbub of the. This dude, he's big. Welcome back, everyone. We're playing some Disco Elysium. Unions are a scam. That probably wasn't true when this game was set, but it's you know, there's some merit to it these days. We're going to play some Disco Elysium. Yes, Bumfuff says I've been waiting a long time for this to continue. I thought you said you didn't want to hear Kuno's voice. So I was looking at my schedule. I was like, oh yeah, I meant to play Disco Elysium, but I didn't play it. Maybe I should play it now. I've got an hour. And then I came in the game and I was like, okay, I can't remember where I'm up to. Let's look at the journal. And then there's all these journal entries telling me what I'm meant to do next. And I was like, oh, okay, I can play this game. This one is saying I have to ask Kim about the case to get briefed again. This one is, are they done? Oh no, this is the done ones. In this one, there's a pissing contest. We have to ask Kuno. We have to ask Kim about this after the initial inspection's done. So there's lots of things that we can do here. So I'll have to do those. But I've been told to do some push-ups and sit-ups first. So let's do some sit-ups. A little. I'm really good. Okay, so in the journal, Kim, ask Kim about the case.
Yes?
Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything? Would you say this is a mysterious case? Now that we've inspected the scene, I want to know more about this pissing competition you mentioned.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. and now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Bumfluff rolled a d20 and got an 11? What is that?
So, he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
What's this? Reaction speed. I got an 8. I wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it's best to let you make the next
Tell
move.
him. Tell him why it's you.
Tell him why. Inland Empire. Yeah, I'm going to add that to the stream title. Do I have more space for this? No. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest we have. A hero cop sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? Don't be scared, but I think I might have supernatural abilities. I probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm gonna leave why I was sent unspecified. No, I'm a hero cop.
A good joke.
A good joke.
He does not actually think it was a good joke.
Oh, okay. Okay, it was a poor joke, but we could use a good-mannered cop. We could use a good-mannered cop-off, don't you agree? Yes, a joke. In truth, I will only moderately humiliate and outperform you. A joke, of course. Rest assured, I have no intention to compete with you. Of course it's a joke. Look at me. How could I compete with you? You've probably have a ton of cases solved. I don't know. Do I want to stroke his ego, or tell him I'm going to moderately humiliate and outperform him? Look here. I signed a 6-month contract. I don't know whether I want to say I'm going to outperform him or stroke his ego. I'm going to outperform him.
Oh, you will? Then I will help you to do so.
Then I will
No.
help you to do so. Nice.
Still, against his better judgment, this made him think just a little bit less of you.
Whoopsie.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
Esprit de corps. My phone is charging again because I'm going out later. I'm going to take my kids to swimming. I mean, not swimming. I'm going to take my son to soccer. I don't have anything. I don't have a pen. I'll have to open a notepad. I just want to write down the mentals that I get. So we got Esprit de corps. We got empathy, that's just normal. We got Inland Empire. I don't know why I'm writing it down for my stream title. Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should. So you volunteered to spoil
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
it. The lieutenant appears pleased with this. What's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
Okay, enough of this competition then. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever
Task
mentioned.
completed.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Logic. Why did the 41st send me? Nothing. Wait, should I try it?
Yes?
A formidable role?
Because you're the best
Failure.
qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
Failure. Because you're the best one. No, that makes sense. I'm exceedingly qualified. Dumb brain. I'm good for nothing.
If you're so well qualified, why can't you remember why you were sent? Anyway, don't keep the lieutenant waiting.
Don't want me to do any of those tough ones. Okay, we just did that. Ask him to tell you about the case. Can I do that? Wait, stop it. I don't want to.
Yes?
I don't want to do this one though. Where's the rest of the armor? Ask Kuno what he knows. No, we're not doing that one. Get the body down. Ask the access the harbor. Okay, we can't access the harbor. I don't want to report my badge missing, do I? I have to ask around for money. I don't want smokes. Who put the clothes in the trash? Ask Garta if he knows how the victim's clothes got in the trash. Let's see if we can do that. Is Garta the gym? I mean the hotel owner? Rolling rags. Can't get in there. That's the gardener. Wait, is that? What's her name?
Hello again, officer.
Her name is the gardener. I feel like Garta is the name of the...
Can I help you?
Wait, what was that? I've got a thought here.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense. My cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Wow. Violently express yourself. And I got to do some formatting of my list of thoughts. What should I sing when it
You
comes
have
to
not
it?
yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
I was thinking I could sing something happy, get the people
No,
going.
no. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Okay, they want me to sing a song.
Can I help you?
I've seen something here at the well in Garta. I think I need to, and a thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
He rolls his eyes. I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the
Yes,
union.
not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
On time. I think he's taking a stab at me.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
He's directing his frustration at you instead. Bastard. What is this gamble all? Why are you doing a D20 though? There's only 2 options. Exclamation mark gamble all. It's a shame you've got to suck up to the union to stay afloat. Let it go. You're above gratuitous baiting. Oh, gambling is prohibited. Okay. It's a shame you got to suck up or let it go. I'm above.
We should
gratuitous
find out who
baiting.
this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
The lieutenant gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find
We
them?
don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
What?
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
This thing-based questionnaire.
Another thing. Great. Yes?
So about the
Yes.
money I owe.
Have
How
you
much
got
do I owe
it?
you
A
again?
lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real.
Wow, that's a
Like
lot.
what? I was rarely enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Could some of your staff put them there? Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
Oh my goodness.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. 2 men, their faces rough and swollen,
What is
jump
this?
out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
I knew he was going to say that.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Thanks. Let's talk about something
Yes?
else. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager.
Volition. Gambling is prohibited. I already said that. I already read that comment. Next.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
We sing this place to shit. Okay, that's that. What else is in my journal? Oh, clothes. Who put the clothes in the trash? Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person and you'll know who tampered with the scene. It may take a while. Great. Okay, what about the victim's tattoos? Ask around about tattoos' possible meaning. Or call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. Why would Sylvie have a shortwave radio? Okay. I don't think I've actually seen the shortwave radio. Can you use a shortwave to call a phone? Oh, wow. I've never looked at this car before.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
What a weird car.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, how do I turn on the headlights?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He turns the preheater on, waits, takes out his keys and says...
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Why do I want to start the engine? I've got to hurry. I've only got 1 hour to do this. Press engine start.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Kinema comes to life with a whiny growl.
Press the button labeled
The
headlights.
lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
Exclamation mark goal. What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage? Can we turn it on and drive somewhere? Okay, but what is a motor carriage? Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Can we turn it on and drive
No,
somewhere?
I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Do I want to ask him about the sinking feeling about the motor
Nothing,
carriage?
nothing.
Oh, I'm asking myself.
It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
A motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar with the concept. We've had these for nearly a century.
What, is this game set in the future? I thought it was set in the past.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out
your finger over one
toolbox.
of the
The white
steering
suede
levers.
feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Carefree lollygagging. I better write that one down. It's dystopian future. Oh. I thought it was set in the 50s when they were having the what is it called? Was that in the 50s? The riots and the fights over workers' rights at the factories and the unionization of it. Pull out the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Lieutenant.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, dispatch. Come in, Delta 10. This is Walker. Copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendly with the lieutenant. I need you to connect me with a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Guard give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
start slapping a marching rhythm on your
Give
thighs.
it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Just wait. Relax.
I'm relaxed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Sylvie I don't know how to
Yes,
say it.
hello?
Malaika? A female voice greets you through the static. It sounds like she's millions of miles from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Sylvie? I believe we met before. This is me, a detective from the Welling Inn. I'm going to say that.
Oh, right.
She recognizes
Hello,
your voice
officer. What can I
immediately.
do for you?
Hello, officer.
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
What an algo.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out.
She wants
No
you to
question
ask her
about
out.
it.
Sure. She wants a drunk loser to ask her out on a date. Pumpfluff says, according to Google, it's not set in our universe. It's a parallel universe. It's set in the 50s of an unidentified century. Oh, okay. You quit your job at the Welling gig? Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
From who?
You know whom.
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words.
Me?
Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay?
All right.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Wow, what did I do? I'm the murderer. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does this union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
Whoa.
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Wait, Kim. Is she speaking the truth? The union is the law around here? I am the law. Should I push on? Should I ask him? Let's ask him.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers' union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
This is not going to turn out well.
No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
You hear static, her chin rub against the receiver. Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin?
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
The fucking nerves on her. Trying to hide behind weakness. You're a god.
She's gonna
An
cry.
angry but just god.
You're a god. An angry but just god. I'm a god, you report to me, not the union. It's a little late for tears, isn't it? Should have used them to summon the police earlier. It's okay, things happen, not really your fault. Drunk God, yep.
Yes, I know. It's just... Was there anything else?
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Right.
Yeah, go on.
Have you seen my gun? No. Do you know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the welling? Do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me?
Well... You tried to jam it down the toilet, sir. Clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. Anything else, Detective?
She doesn't sound that sorry, actually. She doesn't sound like she's actually that sorry.
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, Detective.
Gun? Everyone saw your cool gun.
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and...
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
And what? What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after. People tried to back away from you or even slip out of the door, but you screamed. I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder investigation.
Oh my goodness, what a loser. Yes, I would love to stay.
There is silence on the other end of the line.
Okay, I don't know what to say. Yes, but what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime after that? Oh, Butler said she hiding something.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, I just took 1 damage to my morale. I think I got everything I need.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Empathy medium. Oh, I asked her out. I shouldn't have done that.
Yes,
Success.
you have obviously done something to upset her at the whirling room, and she was still working.
Thank you. Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
The stuffed bird. The great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you...
Falcon Punch!
Well, yep. That's what I did to the skua bird, Falcon Punch. It doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds.
Yes, well...
Yes, well, she doesn't finish the sentence. So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on, I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive.
Bumfla said, there's a doppelganger running around pretending to be you. Yeah, that's right.
Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Hold on, which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Right, sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
Oh, that's it. That's not so bad. Okay.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I was trying to show you the world of tomorrow, the great panic at the end. Well, you're the worst tavern wench I've ever seen. Girl, loosen up a little. Don't you ever party? Huh? I don't even know what to say. No, I'm truly sorry for everything,
God,
Sylvie.
I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never
She
happened.
didn't like the... Sorry. What else did I sing beside the... Oh, I'm looking for a song.
Oh, all sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Maybe you can help me identify this one particular
Which
song.
one would that be?
One that was really
Sad?
sad.
I think the one you mean is the smallest church in Saint-Saëns. Butchered that right up.
Her voice carries a tone of disappointment.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Right, thank you for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio for now.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Should I
A
get the
radio
toolbox?
on a hook. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Of my tools.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
What? Okay. A pry bar?
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy. Like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
With... Yeah. I'm reunited
Useful
with
for
truth.
opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Chain cutters?
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Take the hand cranked flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers.
There we go. What does my journal say now? Oh, we got new ones. I gotta ask people about the tattoo. Get in front of Kanima's headlights to read the halogen watermarks in your ledger. This may yield some information about who you are.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmer. Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet. The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least.
What, he can't
Maybe
count to 200?
even 200. The last row has 3 perforations. That's it.
3? That's it? Look at the shimmering streak.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Where are we going on this? Oh wait, look around.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry. In the middle of a broken plaza, in a cone of light, barely visible in the daytime, 2 men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines.
Only one of them knows his lines.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
Seems nice.
No, it does not.
The lieutenant says without optimism. Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope
not.
it's good.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Got drunk like a megastar.
Cool. I'm glad you joined us. Not a lot of money in doom crying. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see.
Wow, I'm good.
Wow, more than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct.
Wow.
Now, let's look at the last row.
I'm not completely an idiot.
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Confirmed kills? That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
So I'm a killer.
That's right. A killer of humans.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
You were.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
I've got self-destructive
Personally,
ones.
I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should
Why not
find a hobby.
gardening? You've already got the gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab. The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go.
I'll go turn off the lights.
I got 10 experience.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the top.
Okay, thanks. That was jarring and removing me from the, what was it called? Statistics page. Where? Journal. I've got all these things. Thoughts? Lonesome long way home. 87%. Uh-oh. Level up didn't work. It said... Oh, this one? No. I probably should have listened to what she was saying. You can now see your statistics on the journal page. Anyway, whatever. Let's skip that then. Should I ask him to tell me about the case then? Stop avoiding my inability to remember?
Yes.
He already knows I'm an idiot. 8%.
What do you want to know? No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural. White male in his 40s, what more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself. I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters.
Just go for it!
To the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
Literally anything about it. Should I? Actually,
Good.
no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to let him know that I'm any more incompetent than what he was already seeing. We got lots of tools. We got a pry bar. Oh, the pry bar is engraved just below the handle. Oh, Carson T heavy duty is engraved just below the handle. It is satisfyingly heavy and perhaps one of the most useful tools to carry around. The meanest looking pair of cutters you've ever seen, made in Gottwald by Walsherm Workzeeg.
Drink water. Become
moist. Hungry, ready to choose steel. Thank you very much for the hydrate. If I came from out of town, where is my car? A police flashlight bearing the logo of Grundstellungrau. The small dynamo packed inside this handheld illumination device theoretically gives you the ability to produce a tiny amount of electricity anywhere, anytime. Lieutenant's handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kitsuragi. One corner is adorned with a lace and a tiny embroidered portiere. What's a portiere? This is the ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged to start keeping notes on the case. Yep, I've already done that. This broken-eared mug somehow made its way into the whirling in rags dumpster. It depicts a person of Samarran descent, frolicking in the fields of saffron flowers, buck-toothed and grinning feeble-mindedly. It seems to be a cheap knockoff of some colonial-era antique. Lieutenant Kitsuragi snapped this photo of the hanged man's tattoos. It displays an intricate web of blue lines stretching across his torso. You have to admit, it looks quite cool. I have to talk to people about the tattoos. I'm gonna... no. Portiere, noun, a curtain hung over a door or doorway. Okay. Thank you very much.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
What is this?
Excuse me?
Business?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should... She shifts.
I already talked. Wait, let's see if anyone on the side knows about these tattoos. How come I couldn't talk to the owner about the tattoos?
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's sweetie.
Does that mean you like
You're
me?
a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Wow.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back, but that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm
Slaps
Lena.
herself on the
My
forehead.
husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? Oh, jeez. I don't want to ask people for money. So disgusting. I don't know if you noticed, but don't know where I'm, what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. I hope you're alright. I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportion. No.
Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
Bumfluff said her hair is blonde in the image, but in the game screen it's brown. Which one is real? In Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Honestly, I didn't know diddly squat about Revachol.
How would I even begin to tell you?
Her eyes
Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause in there. There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Wow, violent. Luckily, I can't act on your your statement because I don't have my gun. I've got to find my gun first.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's a bad year. I'm in my late 40s. Ow.
It's so violent.
It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't know how old I am.
There. The year is 51, and spring has only just started. I'm sure there are better days ahead.
The lieutenant studies you,
Oh,
rubbing his
shit.
chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh, Chubby Kim. What? I missed Chubby Kim's message again. What a streamer. What mode of government? Some kind of democracy? I'd like to think it's a dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. Cop. We are living under the cop regime. I'm going to do this one.
Oh no, nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no matriarchy.
No matriarchy.
She's trying to avoid the foreigner's part. This is because she's a woman. She may be lying to you.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What's the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
So, how'd I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of
could
their
have told
body.
me what
Paraplegia
was.
is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
A grenade? Where did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Was you a mountaineer?
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak.
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
Ouch.
I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays. That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner fighting crime, reading backyard of corpses, catching sequence killers. Roll us some cigarettes. I'm jonesing for a smoke. Nothing. I was thinking about the lyrics of a song. Want to roll with me?
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
She turns back to you with a hopeful glint in her eyes. Okay.
Of course, dear.
I'm not going to beg for
Good
money.
luck with your
That's
case.
Stupid. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get in trouble for not having enough money to pay this idiot. Chubby Kim gets a shout out. He was last seen playing No Game.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
It's pretty long. It's drink o'clock.
Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
Oops. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum in them. Nah, actually, should I be thinking about it? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for
Maybe
me.
you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade to yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
Don't lick
What happened, man? You used to be cool.
Stop blowing holes in my ship!
Go get your boring normal person drink then.
It would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination.
No, I'm not. I shouldn't have mentioned it.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
I think I already... Wake him up?
The worker continues to nap.
Fail.
Undisturbed, despite you shaking him. This guy's a real juggernaut of sleep.
Okay, but I want to get his ID and get into the facility. Who's this dude? Oh, he's no one. Okay, what was next? I think we're going to end it there. Let's do some leveling up first. Oops. Jeez. Oh, Inland Empire level up. How does this work? I've got 8 points, is it? Yep. And what did I level up before? What did I say we were going to do? Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams in waking life. Should I look up the best build? I must have upgraded Inland Empire before. Yeah, because everything else is 0. What does total 2, total 4 mean? Should I just focus on one thing or should I do multiple things? Like, should I just max out Inland Empire and be awesome at having hunches and gut feelings? I feel like having hunches and gut feelings is... Inland Empire run. I feel like hunches and gut feelings is a really important skill in policing. Logic is also an important skill in policing. Or in detective work. Authority. I probably needed that to deal with Measurehead. Go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. No. Shrug off pain, they'll have to hurt you more. That sounds good. Okay, let's do Inland Empire then. Cha-ching! And I only had one, right? My gut tells me a lot of info. Okay. Oh, what's in here? The dishes are drying. The smell of chemicals and pine trees. The aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. Who's this?
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood.
This is the last one that
occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Quebec. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Quebec. Sounds representative.
Mr. Quebec, I'm here on official police business.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Stay masculine? What?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Blue is for mystery. Touch the
The
door.
cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Push the door.
The door does not budge.
I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation.
Yes, I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
No, the door is a mega investigation.
Hardly. Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Okay, he didn't like the door being a mega investigation. Alright, that's all we've got time for Disco Elysium today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Bumfluff, for joining me. Thank you, Chubby Kim. Oh, what's this? I'm not going to do that now. I think that's all that came through, right? Apparently this time of day is not a good time of day for me to stream. I thought about streaming. I was watching a different video and someone who joined the stream was like this time of day and don't like coming to other times of day. So I was like, oh, maybe I should stream at a different time of day. But oh well. Maybe it's got to be earlier in the day, like 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. Go to the YouTube channel if you want some interaction after the stream and I can answer your comments there. Otherwise, we'll catch you next time. Bye for now. At Aurora didn't say anything. I'm only shouting out the people that joined, right? Wasn't there something about shouting out lurkers? Hello, Aurora. Thank you very much for joining us. What we got? Who we got here today? You can't raid someone playing Disco Elysium. There'll be spoilers. Okay, I guess we'll raid CMG T-Bone. He's playing some more farming on Roblox. Well, I got lots of people here. Okay, never mind. This is a good time for a stream.